Herkese 5. bölümden selamlar arkadaşlar. Ben Ege. Bugün Back to the Future'da kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Bildiğiniz üzere en son olmuştu, bir dakika. Büyük babamızı kurtarmıştık, pardon. Ölmek üzereydik, hatırlarsanız. Görünmez falan olmuştuk. Şimdi evimize geldik. 1800'lü 1886 mıydı? Öyle bir yıla geri geldik. Yani her şey umarım düzelmiştir diye evimize giriyoruz şimdi. Bakalım. Bu serinin gelmesini istiyorsanız bir like atmayı ve abone olmayı unutmayınız. Destek için. Teşekkürler. Ha? Sen neden bahsediyorsun?
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty. No, that's impossible.
Huh?
Marty was run out of town.
Nasıl kovulduk lan?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Şehirden kovulmak mı?
What are you talking about? What's the matter, Dad? Are you in trouble or something?
This is a trick. Go away.
Nasıl?
Leave us alone. Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom.
Ne oluyor abi? Anne benim yani.
Mom, it's Marty, Mom. Open up.
It sounds like Marty. It must be a trick.
Değil abi,
Mom!
tuzak falan
Go
ya.
away. Shame on you.
Nasıl şey mi oyun? Ne diyorsunuz
How
abi?
can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
Sadece Marty'nin bilebileceği bir şey. 8 yaşıma. Yaram nasıl oluştu? Annenin... ne bileyim abi, annenle nasıl tanıştın? Nereden bileyim?
When I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
That's right.
Oh my lord.
Aha, oldu
What are you
galiba.
waiting for, George? Let him in.
That's right dedi.
Stupid locks.
Marty!
Lan ne oldu
Oh
baba?
my God, Dad! What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Adam Stephen Hawking'e dönmüş anasını satayım babam.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with them, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro.
Aman Allah'ım.
I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Dayak mı yiyeceğiz abi?
I'm trying to process here.
Biff ne zaman kardeşler?
Where do these other tannins come from?
From a mommy tannin and a daddy tannin. It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
Kurtul.
I got a question.
Size ne yaptım? Neden kasabadan
When
kaçtın?
did I get run out of town?
2 years
2 yıl
ago.
önce.
Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left. But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off.
Hayda, zıpla.
Hey!
And another thing.
Size ne yaptım?
Why are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly. Think back. The thing with the manure truck.
Gübre kamyonu.
Which one?
Kurtul.
Biff!
Tenin çetesi.
So now the tannins are some kind of minor league mafia?
Hey, watch who you're calling minor league. The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe
Oh.
me?
Lan bu ne?
No!
Bu ne?
Bang! Ha ha!
Ulan
Check it out.
hay Allah'ım
So
ya.
you're a family from mine. In gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
Oğlum öleceğiz anasını satayım şimdi. Ne yapayım? Eğil.
Okay, but
Biff nasıl pısırık almadın sen?
Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid? No Tannen ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
Kurtul.
And another thing.
Oğlum ne yapacağım anasını satayım? Ateşkeşe var mısınız?
Can't we bury
Ateşkes.
the hatchet already?
Even better idea. I bury this 9 iron up your backside.
kurtul. Heh.
Tell me,
Biriyle uğraşmadan duramaz mısınız?
why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do. We pick on lots of guys. It's kind of our thing.
Ya sıçarım sizin zevkinize ya. Zıpla.
Oh,
Here's what I still don't understand.
Anneme ne
About
oldu?
my mom. I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Sağa doğru kaç. Tamam, bu sefer yapacağız galiba. Oldu bu
One more
sefer.
question.
Babama ne yaptın?
What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead.
Nasıl
You
lan?
better hope he has a spare, cause you're gonna need one
Abi
in like
babamıza ne
3
oldu?
seconds.
Eğer. Bay bay. Şu oyuncak silahı da alalım abi.
Piece of cake.
Aynen.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh?
Kitten.
Kid?
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Abi ölme. Lütfen. Oh be.
Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised!
Bence de
No
bozulmuş.
kidding.
Kaçın abi. Oha, uçabiliyor mu bu araba?
In 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
What the fuck?
Ah, jeez. Rob the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a
Abi,
town owned by the Tannens.
Adam tutuklanmadı
Not
diye,
an option, Doc. Punch it.
tutuklanmadı diye zamanında bütün bu olaylar yaşanıyor ya. Şaka. Uçabiliyor yalnız araba. Oha. Uçuyoruz arkadaşlar. Ya şimdi Kitten'inle mi uğraşacağız yakalansın diye illa. Gene geldik hay. Cık. Ay Allah. Ya Resulallah.
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Trixie Trotter.
Fix it
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker.
Danny
Hey,
Parker.
do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these
O
events
kız
happen,
arkadaşımız da var.
condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. We need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go.
Şekil.
Is the mustache really necessary?
Suyu da...
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the
Şu
bill.
oteli şimdi gör.
You can find me there if you need me.
Şimdi otelde bizim doktor otelde, tamam. Bir dakika, ben şimdi hiçbir kayıt alıyor mu hiçbir bakmadım. Al inşallah. Tamam, kaydımızı alıyor. Çok güzel. Yalnız oyun güzel gidiyor arkadaşlar. Ben gerçekten çok hani zevk alarak oynuyorum açıkçası. Umarım siz de izlerken hoşnut oluyorsunuzdur veya mutlu oluyorsunuzdur arkadaşlar.
Looks like Emmett's been busy.
Evet, Emmett'ın bir aletiymiş bu. Edna var karşıda. Bir Edna ile konuşalım. Ne yapıyorsun?
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy, am I right?
Helal.
Yeah. Can't you tell me the way?
Down, straight down. The last stop before the Inferno.
Cehennemden önceki son durak.
Unfortunately, I don't have the power to
Ay,
stop you,
donduk ya
but I
sandım bir an.
beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, me, me, me, me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Lan!
What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Aa, biz köpeği unuttuk lan.
Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
O değil de arkadaşlar, biz köpeği geçmişte unuttuk anasını satayım. Harbi. Gizli görev. Yeni
It's
görünüşüm.
just my new look. I'm trying to prove that you can dress like a gangster without being a gangster. You know?
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
Çorbacı da. Tamam, bir gidelim çorbacıya. Şimdi Kid Tannen'ın yakalanmasını sağlayacağız arkadaşlar. Bize onu söyledi. Speakeasy
Who
bura.
sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
Ha.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Ha. Şifreli giriş falan mı var? Eyvah eyvah. Nasıl gireceğim abi? Çöp kutuları.
Ew.
Ew. Böyle şöyle sağa sola bakıyorum, gizli bir geçiş yeri var mı? Yok. Kapı.
Who died and made you boss?
Bilmiyorum ki abi.
Joe Piscopo?
Take a hike, squirt.
Ben nasıl yapacağım bilmiyorum ki anasını satayım.
Who is the king of Cyan?
Ha, bu gerçek bilgiler falan mı şey? Ya da bilmiyorum.
Euronymous Bosch?
Oha, direkt kapattı anasını.
Who gave you the right to knock on my door?
Ben. Ben verdim.
Am I?
Lan. Neyse, bir
Who
daha
said
bilelim.
you were worthy?
Layık olduğunuzu kim söyledi?
Euronymous Bosch?
Lan bir tane tutturayım abi. Kendimi TEOK sınavında
Who
soru
died
sallar gibi
and
hissediyorum
made
ya.
you boss?
Üniversite. Make you boss.
Boss Hog?
What will you do tomorrow?
Amerikalı patrona konuşacağım.
Sidle up to your boss?
Doğru gidiyordu.
Who is the king of Cyan?
Aslında sorular aynı, tamam. Sorular aynı. Yapacağız arkadaşlar. Sadece
The old
bulmamız
gray
lazım.
mare?
Who is the king of Cyan?
Tamam.
Joe Piscopo?
Ay, bunu denemiştik zaten. Kafama tüküreyim.
Who told you to come here?
Ben.
Am I?
Tamam. Biraz daha
Who
deniyorum.
told you to come here?
Doris Day.
Doris Day?
Abi. Bir kere daha deneyeyim.
Who died and made you boss?
Tamam. Patronu. Hop.
Boss Hog?
What will you do when I send you away?
Beni uzaklaştırdığında ne yapabilirim? Bir kitap okumak değil. Amaçsız egomu tatmin edeceğim.
Lego your ego?
Lego your ego. Bir dakika, tamam arkadaşlar. Bir saniye. Şimdi arkadaşlar
Who died and made you boss?
Şimdi kim öldü ve benim boss yaptı diyor. Tamam. Kim yaptı abi? Ben. Patron
Boss
bu.
hog?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Seni içeri alırsam
Lego your ego?
ama böyle olması lazım.
Who said you were worthy?
Ay, çok saçma abi ya cidden. Yani o kadar saçma bir şey ki şu an. Yani nereden bileyim abicim yani.
Bruce Springsteen?
Who is the king of Siam?
The old gray mare?
Şimdi ona kapısını çalmaya hakkını kim verdi diye sordu. Şimdi biraz düşünüyoruz arkadaşlar. Ya Doris Day.
Doris Day?
Hadi
What
inşallah.
will you do when I send you away?
Şimdi çarşambaya kadar bekleyeceğim falan mı desek? Tamam.
Wait till Wednesday?
Where do you hang your hat?
Hattiesburg.
Welcome to El
Aha
Kids.
yaptım lan. Tamam. Oh be. Neyse çok zorlanmadık Allah'tan ya, daha da kanser olabilirdik. Neyse bir şekilde yaptık abi. Şimdi Kit Tenan'ı
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the
ateşi
hottest
kadın.
little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Am I right? So let's have a big L Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got
telif
no
yemeyiz
sense,
inşallah.
but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
Aha Parker. Onunla konuşup Kit Tenan'ı yakalatacağız. Tamamdır.
That's why I don't care. I don't care. I
Don't care.
what people think of
Ay çok güzel şarkılar.
I'm happy, go lucky, and say I am plucky, so jolly and
Merhaba Memur Parker.
I don't
Hey,
care.
I know you. You're...
Parker. Us for Danny Parker, Hill Valley PD. Have we
Evet
met?
tanıştık.
You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
Ya ama sarhoş olacak vakit değil. İçmeyi bırak.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
Tenan'ı yakala.
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Nasıl ikna
I hear
edeceğim
you've
abi?
been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Wanna
Ben
talk about
anlarım.
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, hey,
Anlat kardeşim bana derdini.
not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Rent's unpaid,
Yeah,
dear.
now about those
We
troubles.
haven't a bar.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy.
For people
Hallelujah!
in the winter, in the summer.
Tenan'ı
Shouldn't you
yakala.
be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Abi
Well,
biz
for
çok
running a
fena sarhoş.
speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speak.
Tamam.
This little cop.
Nothing surer, the rich get richer.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Kandıramadık
I'm
abi.
supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
Aa konuşalım gel
Excuse
Trixie.
me. Are you
Büyük
Trixie
hayranım.
Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least, it would if I had a dressing room.
Ne tatlı bir kızsın
What's
sen.
a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some.
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
Abi baksanıza çok mutsuz.
And quit
kız.
lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
You ain't paying me at all, you bum. What were we talking about again?
Neden kitle
You
kalıyorsun?
were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah, look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
Sigorta poliçisi.
What's
mi?
this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
Kim lan
You
o?
don't mean
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly?
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy,
Ardi'ye bak sen.
accountant.
Büyük
He's
babamız
a
çok
regular
hızlı.
Renaissance man. He even had one of those smart guy professor's pipes, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure. I've been secretly working on my get out of kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing with a maniac like Kid, you know.
Tannen'a nasıl dön? Arthur'u senin için bulurum. Ya da dur sırayla. İlk
If
şunu
I
dinle.
arrange a meeting with Artie, could you use that insurance of yours?
Use it. Heck, if what I'm sitting on pans out, I could send that bozo all the way to the big house.
I'll see what I can do.
Tamam, Ardi'yi bulacağız abi. Arthur yani.
Hey, you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got on Kid?
Nix on that. I ain't spilling nothing until I talk with Arthur F.L.Y.
Abi kız Arthur'u istiyor ya. Bizim büyük baba neymişsin? Sen çok hızlıymışsın be büyük baba. Güzel
I
ses.
really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
I kinda wondered about that.
İstek alıyor musun?
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
Hayda. Memur Parker şarkı söylemene
Your
bayılıyor.
songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
Tabii ki de yani. O kadar yeteneklisiniz falan. Ne yapıyorsun?
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
Şarkıyı ezberleyememiş galiba. Orada bir kağıt parçası gibi bir şey vardı. Neyse bu kadar galiba
Break a
konuşabileceğimiz
leg out
şeyler.
there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so.
Şimdi abi Parker bizde konuşmuyor. Ya da ikna etmemiz lazım Parker'ı bir şekilde. Müzik sayfası. Yalnız biz acayip telif yiyeceğiz herhalde bu videodan. Şimdiden hayırlı olsun. Umursamam. Sinirli şarkı. Üzücü şarkı. Melancholy Baby. My Melancholy Baby.
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't be blue.
Üzüldü lan. Hemen gidip konuşmamız lazım. Koş. Bize anlat.
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
Then later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. When not one, but two of those godforsaken space car showed up and whisked him away.
Aga
It's
be.
unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Abi.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
Ne?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. But the heck with her. I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty'll ever be.
Ne diyorsun? Hayır.
You've got a secret? What is it?
I don't think I should tell you. When I'm sad like this, I don't think straight. But listen,
Yes.
I like you. You're my new best friend.
So about that secret.
I don't think I should.
Lan.
Yeah.
O değil de abi.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
Biz şimdi bu adamı 2 kere işine engel olduk. Bir, oyunun ilk başını hatırlarsanız geçmişe döndüğümüzde 2 arabanın tam ortasında doğmuştuk yani geçmişte. Sonra yakalamasına engel olmuştuk falan. Üzülmüş sonra. Sonra bir kere de yani o doktora yakalamaya çalışırken onu da engel olduk, kaçırdık falan. Şimdi üzgünken pardon sırrını söylemeyeceğini söyledi. Bir de mutlu bir şarkı açalım. Çal keke çal.
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got fun? The rent
Evet evet Danny mutlu ol Danny Parker.
haven't a bus, but smiles were made, dear,
Danny.
for people
You.
like us.
So about that secret.
Secret? Who cares about secrets when we're having so much fun?
Times are bombing,
Ya hayır ya.
still we have
See you later, Danny.
fun.
I'll be here.
There's nothing sure.
Çok mutlu oldu bu sefer de.
Get rich and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun?
Değiş. Mutlu şarkı umursamam. Sinirli şarkı. Gizli şarkı. Ha secret gizli ya. Üf. Cık. Hay Allah ya.
Whisper in my ear, so nothing to hear. Secrets of sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear,
Kimse duyamaz.
so no one can hear. Shh. Whisper in my ear.
Hemen bana söyleyebilirsin, ben senin en iyi arkadaşınım sonuçta.
Danny.
You.
So about that secret.
Oh yeah, my secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out.
Canım için mi çalışıyorsun?
I've been working for Tannen
Şerefsiz.
months now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
Ağzına sıçtım Deniz'in. Hayır.
No, not a great deal.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
What about Artie McFly? Hasn't he been missing for 2 months?
That's true, and all signs point to a Tannen job. Oh God, I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd take me back. But when she finds out what I'd done,
Hayır,
she'll
dur
never even
üzülme
talk to
abi.
me again. What have I done?
Hadi toparla kendini.
Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Hay Allah ya. Çık
Hang in
abi.
there, Danny.
Abi
Oh God.
adamı şarkılarla düzeltiyoruz. Şimdi biraz üzüldü. Mutlu bir şarkı açalım. Aç abi mutlu şarkıyı. Tamam, çal sen orada.
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh but honey, ain't we got
Üzülme dostum.
The rent's unpaid.
Aferin, yüzün gülsün abi. Çok güzel.
But smiles were made, dear, for
Danny.
people like
You.
us.
Hadi toparla
Trust me,
kendini.
things will get better. Just keep listening to the music.
Why? None of the words help anymore.
I don't think there's anything in this speakeasy that can turn this guy around right now.
What the fuck? Ne yapacağım abi?
I guess now I know why you won't arrest Tannen. You're working for him.
Bingo. İçmeyi
You know,
bırak.
drinking that much is really bad for you.
What are you, my?
More like
Ben
future grandson-in-law.
Gelecekteki
What?
üveytim.
Never mind. Hang in there, Danny.
Oh God.
Şimdi. Kitten'in.
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
Sana ne
Name's,
lan?
Sonny Crockett.
Buralarda yabancı.
Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on, what's the dope?
Spill it, or I'll go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti
Ne
gang.
Is
Valentisi?
that so?
Evet.
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Hayda. Buradan da ayrılamıyoruz abi. Kaldık içeride. Cık. Abi ne kadar zor bir bulmacanın içindeyiz ya. Umursamam ne ya? Sinirli bir şarkı. Sinirli şarkı deneyelim bir de. Ne olacağını merak ediyorum sırf. Bu yüzden deniyorum.
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist.
Evet abi, sinirlen hemen kitle onu tut. Tutukla.
Danny,
You.
trust me, things will get better. Just keep listening to the music.
Why? No.
I don't think there's anything in this speakeasy that can...
Oha, artık hiçbir şekilde düzelmiyor abi adam.
Hang in
Sıçtık.
there, Danny.
Oh God.
Şimdi başka bir şey yapmamız lazım. Bu ne?
You in?
Why not?
Lan oğlum, kumar oynayacak vakit mi?
Something tells me Black's gonna hit.
Seven.
Damn.
Burada bir hanım abla var. Başka ne konuşabileceğim birileri var mı? Köşe.
Hey, you!
You talking to me?
Yeah, jerk! I saw you making eyes at my Eunice!
Oh, lay off, Ernie. He's kind of cute.
You think you can just waltz in here and make a play for another fella's girl?
Hayır.
Give me a break. She's not my era.
Now you're gonna insult her? I ought to paste you one right on the...
Let him go, Ernie. Jeez, you're a mean drunk.
Bu kadar mı?
Doing it again. You're trying to steal my girl, ain't you?
Evet.
Maybe. What are you gonna do about it, chicken?
That's it. You're toast.
Aha.
Looks like you need to cool off for a few.
Kalktı. Niye kalktı? Oha bir şeyler yaptı. Lan ne yapıyorsun abi teyze? Utan, yaşından utan.
Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to get your boyfriend kicked out of the club.
Oh, water under the bridge. You want to keep his seat warm?
Thanks anyway.
Mikrofon. Bir şeyler mi diyeceğiz? Vallahi şu an arkadaşlar beynim yandı kısaca. Ne yapacağım bilmiyorum.
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans.
Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
Tamam kızmayın ya. Kızmayın ya. Şimdi. Ona o zaman bir Artin'in. Bu yok lan dur. Onun şey vardı. Şimdi ortada kızıştırmayalım arasını. Silah gösterin.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink on the house. Matches. Put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Moron. Neyse Kittan'ın tamam. Hallettik abi. Asansöre binebiliriz.
Hey.
Take a hike, Squirt.
Abi ben şimdi ne yapabilirim? Zane var.
Hey, bartender.
What'll it be?
Bana içki ver.
I'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Pepsi.
Pepsi mi?
On
Pepsi
second
mi
thought,
içeceksin?
forget it.
Suit yourself.
Duvardaki
So
karikatür.
about this portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's a what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
Vallahi arkadaşlar baya yani şu an inanılmaz bir şeyler var. Bakıyoruz bakalım bulabilecek miyiz? Ne
What are you
çiziyorsun?
drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, bub. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Beni çiz.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure.
Vay.
Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
Neyse tamam en azından yaptı. Bizim bir karikatürümüz oldu. Parker'la bana yardım et.
Got any tips for getting Parker in the right frame of mind?
Well, I ain't no Carl Jung, but I've noticed that when he's boozing it up like he is tonight, Danny Boy's particularly receptive to the lyrical stylings of Miss Trotter.
Huh?
Yeah, some guys are inspired by great works of art, others get their ideas from lounge singers. Go figure.
Trixie anlat
What can you
bana.
tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, dame?
No way.
Good, because if you did, I'd probably be hanging you on the wall of honor. Know what I mean?
Tamam anladık kardeşim yani senin hakkında.
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
Pardon 2 ay önce için konuştuk biz özür dilerim. Neyse bu kadar.
Thanks for the talk.
Next time, order a drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Burası kütüphane burası ben yanlış gelmişim falan. Kit Tannen merhaba Kit Tannen.
Hey kid.
What is it, Squirt?
Trix hakkında.
How long have you and Trixie been going out?
You mean knocking boots? Oh, about a year now.
That's a long time.
Oha.
Tell me about it. I keep meaning to dump her for a newer model. But then she starts singing at me, and I remember why we got together in the first place.
Love?
Free nightclub entertainment.
Çalışmaların hakkında.
It's good to see you doing so well. The boys down in Sacramento were starting to get worried.
With all due respect, the boys down in Sacramento can bite me. When that creepy Sagan guy burned down my speakeasy, did the Sacramento boys lift a finger to help me back on my feet? No.
Well,
and when that weasel accountant McFly went and blabbed to the feds, did the Sacramento boys help me get rid of the evidence? No.
But
I had to put 3 more cops on my payroll to pull that one off.
Okay, but
nothing. When you get back to Sacramento, you let JJ Valenti know that Kid Tannen expects a little more respect for his efforts in the future. Understand?
No problem, kid.
Güzel
It's a
kulüp.
nice place you got here.
Ain't it? I picked out all the statuary myself when I was traveling through Greece.
I can tell. It's got that Tannen touch.
Thanks.
Yunanistan.
What's that wall of fame all about?
That, my tiny friend, is where I pay tribute to fallen foes. Cut short in the prime of life before I had a chance to cut it short myself.
They're the guys you've whacked.
Whacked?
Rubbed out.
Not in any legally actionable sense, no. Whacked. I like that.
See you, kid.
Tamam.
Yeah, whatever.
Şimdi envantere bakalım. Bir tane resmimiz var. Şimdi ipucu bakacağım mecbur çünkü bulamadım abi. Karikatürler.
Louis the Louse. Squashed in his prime.
Ben sanki demin bir yerde boş karikatür gibi bir yer gördüm. Bir dakika, o neredeydi? Görmedim mi ya da? Ha bak, görmüşüm.
The shrew. Didn't burrow deep enough.
Şunu şöyle şuraya koyalım abi.
I always wanted to be famous.
Neyse tamam, koyduk. Memur Parker. Acaba bir şey olacak mı?
Danny.
You.
Tamam.
Hang in there, Danny.
İpucuna
God.
bakıyoruz. Trixie'nin repertuarında Parker'ın bozuk ruh halini giderebilecek bir şey yok. Elbette kendi repertuarında. Trixie Hilval'deki tek çalı bülbülü değil. Ne yani, bu ne? Edna'nın tema şarkısının ismi Umursamalısın ve Parker'da umursanmalı. Edna mı? Edna mı şarkı söyleyecek? Ha, dışarı mı çıkmam lazım? Tamam. Asansör. Mükemmel asansöre bindik bu arada. İçeri nasıl girebileceğim?
Hey, Artie.
Art.
He's back.
Koş koş koş. Arthur'u geri getirirsek bir şeyler diyecekti Trixie bize. Doktor da otelde. Bizim dışarı çıkmamız gerekiyormuş uzun bir süre önce. Bir dakika, bir doktorun yanına mı uğrasak, ne yapsak? Bir doktorun yanına uğrayalım. Neler var neler yok anlatalım ona. Belki bize bir akıl verir.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Arthur'u gördüm.
I saw him. My grandpa, on his streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Evet, bence de. Sen gördün mü Arthur'u?
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
Parker sarhoş ve Jennifer lanetlendi.
Doc, Parker's in worse shape than we thought. We've screwed up his life so bad he's been dumped by Jennifer's future grandmother.
Ah,
I know.
Marty, it's more important than ever that you get Officer Parker back on his destined path. If Jennifer never exists, then I'll never take you to 2015 to save your kids. Then old Biff will never...
Paradox City, got it.
Tamam. Şimdi DeLorean nerede?
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Tamam. Kundakçı hakkında.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
Oha. Neden 1931?
I never did get a straight answer about why you came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about
Ya
it.
senin personal
I'm gonna
işin.
hold you to that, you know. Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. Einstein came with me, and somehow he ended up in the DeLorean when its fail-safe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a
Oğlum,
world
ne
in which
yaptık
Carl
biz
Sagan
ya?
wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen. But Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes. So you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date
Abi
with
biz ne
justice.
yapıyoruz?
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
Uh-huh. So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
What the fuck? Kitlenin
Why are
hakkında.
Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Tamam. Görüşürüz
Okay,
doktorum.
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Şimdi ipucunda Edna'nın müziği... Edna herhalde müzik söyleyeceğiz ya da bir şey yapacağız. Bilmiyorum, bir şeyler olacak. Şimdi Arthur'u da bulmamız lazım. Ama ilk bir Edna'yı bulalım abi.
Sonny, you're just in time.
Lan.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
Köpeği unuttuk.
Been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades. How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drilling club. I've committed my...
Neyse tamam, ne
What's the story
yapıyorsun?
with the
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No.
Radyo mu?
Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
Vay be.
Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this!
Allah Allah.
When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flying.
Yok artık abi.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Aa, köpek düştü abi.
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
Abi bu ne ya? Her şey üst üste geliyor. Arthur'u bulacağız. Edna şarkı bir şey yapacağız. Bir Edna'yı bulayım ben abi. Pardon. Köpeği boş ver şimdilik.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Güzel şarkı.
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Evet.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care. You should care. You should care. What people think of you. Of goals that you could name. Reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care. If your reputation is in disrepair, it's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Bunu deneyip dinletsek
You really think so?
Yeah,
ağlar
it's,
arasını satayım.
got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Şarkının bir kopyasını alabilir miyim? Böyle mini minnacık.
Do you think I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks.
Oh yes, tamam. Hadi görüşürüz.
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Bay bay. Şimdi senin şarkını bir dinletelim abi Deni'ye. Oradan lirikleri değişeceğiz. Sonra bir şeyler olacak bakalım hadi. Sakın şifre yazdırtma bana.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh Allah'ım.
Looks like Parker's still parked.
Park halinde. Şimdi. Sorun olur mu şöyle değiştirirsem?
I really should give these lyrics to someone who
yok.
could do them justice.
Bir dakika.
Hey, Trixie, look over there.
Why?
Hop.
Didn't you see it?
No.
Ah, never mind.
Never mind yani hiçbir şey yok. Şimdi çal keki kardeşim. Çal keke çal. Şimdi bulalım abi buradan. Umursamalısın şarkısını.
You should care.
You should care.
What people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right.
Evet.
So, now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty
Aferin lan oğlum.
Lipinski.
İşte
Hold
böyle.
that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner.
Koçum benim be.
You in?
Bir tane kumar oynayalım. Kırmızı
I'm gonna
oyna.
put it all on red.
Neden oynuyorum hiçbir fikrim yok. Yanlışlıkla tıkladım.
2.
Neyse şansımız yaver gitme. Kid Tannen. Yok yok. Lan Kid Tannen'la konuşulmuyor. Memur Parker. Bir dakika.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker.
Tannen'ı yakala.
Still ready to arrest Tannen?
Ready and willing.
Cool. Hang tight. I'll see what I can come up with.
Şimdi Tannen'ı
See you soon, Danny.
Take care, buddy.
Tannen'ı zor duruma sokmamız lazım. Ne yapabilirim?
You doing it again? You're trying to steal my girl, ain't you?
Evet.
Well, I wasn't planning on it, but if Eunice is willing.
Why, you...
Looks like you need to cool off for a few.
Şimdi ben köpeği falan kurtarmadım abi. köpeği falan mı kurtarmam lazım acaba ilk önce? Şimdi yok yok. Trixie
Yeah?
sulanalı Trix diye yani büyük ihtimal. Sonra Kitty'nin bize şey yapsın. Böyle ne yapıyorsun lan sen falan desin. Arthur'u gördüm.
I happen to see Arthur McFly.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
How is he? Where's he
Hayır değil.
staying?
I didn't manage to find out.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay? I could really use his advice in regards to my you-know-what.
Hey, it looks like they've put a new picture on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, jeez, kid. Who'd you bump off this time? Who's that supposed to be? Mickey Rooney?
I don't think so.
Bu kadar mı?
Hey, you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got?
Nix on that.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
Bakayım arkadaşlar, bölüm kaç dakika olmuş? 55 dakika olmuş. Bu bölümü burada bitirelim. Diğer bölümde kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Şimdi bakalım neler olacak diğer bölümde. İzlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim. Bir like atıp destek çıkabilirsiniz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.